What is going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by Haley Seat. We are looking at Nimesh Patel's Indian Dad Says No to Kids for Therapy. This is a crowd work highlight. Now, I understand that a lot of, I've been told by the Indian audience that Indian parents are very reluctant to admit that mental health is a thing, that therapy is needed. And I just, to put my stance out there, I think that therapy can be useful as long as you are using it with a goal. Yeah. I am very much opposed to 15 years of therapy. It's like, what? No, that's just a scam. Like, you might as well just join an MLM at that point, right? Right. So, but what I'm saying is, like, if you go in with a goal, which I have done, I think it can be very effective as long as you are like constantly aware of that goal as you go through your childhood and learn to hate your parents and then learn to love your parents again. You know, anyway, therapy. So if you guys haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching while you're subscribing and upvoting. Subscribe to Nimesh Patel. There's a link in the description below. If you want to click on that link, give the original an upvote and subscribe to him from there. Here we go.
If your kids came to you like, we gotta go to therapy, what would you say?
No.
Hell no. Why? Why? They're gonna blame you.
There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. It always goes back to your childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always goes back to your childhood.
Any Indian people here go to therapy?
No show of hands at all.
His silence.
Sad lying asshole. You, sir, white shirt. What's your name? Yeah, there's no other white shirts around. How'd you hear about the show, by the way? Don't say TikTok, because that would really make me sad. How'd you hear about the show? TikTok? And how old are you? 60? And you're on TikTok?
Everybody on TikTok.
Yeah. That's how I find comedians.
Yeah.
It's sad as shit. 60-year-old grown-ass Indian man. Just avoiding his wife. Just, yeah, fuck man.
Especially if you're from the 80s, late 70s, I feel like you are someone who's grown up with constant change. And if you're accustomed to that, then you can adapt to the new technology a little bit more easily, I feel like. So 60 years old is not that far removed. I mean, it's substantially older than 40, I suppose. I feel like if you're close enough, you can, and you've been paying attention to changes, you can keep up with it just fine.
For sure.
And I feel like they make this pretty
so
dumb easy.
Yeah, I've seen toddlers. They're all like, yeah, I got this whole thing.
Yeah.
Sitting on the toilet. Yeah. Get out of the bathroom, Deepak. Your legs are gonna get clots.
I don't think 60 is good. That's gonna happen at 60, maybe 70 or 80.
Yeah.
What do you do, wife? Housewife. Good, Sam. Are you a doctor? What do you do? Nothing.
He doesn't want to say. Why?
So which motels and hotels do you own? Which ones, man? Huh? None. So what did you do before you quit?
I owned a hotel.
You owned a...
Oh my God.
He was right.
Wow. That is a weird coincidence.
I'm telling you, man, that's a Midwest fucking Indian story. Is doctor, engineer, or fucking hotelier.
Doctor and engineer I knew about.
The hotel people shit on the doctors, and the doctors shit on the engineers. Like, hey, should have worked hard, should have worked hard. I don't work at all. That's fucking Sam shit. Good for you, Sam. Good for you. You got kids too? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
How many kids? 2? Boy and girl?
Yes.
Excellent. How old are they?
119 and 113.
119 and 113. Rich little kids.
Did he say he was 60 and he's got a nice...
Yeah, they're still talking to the same guy.
Take your birth control.
Maybe it's a different guy now.
I heard that fucking alarm go off. 8:30, pop that pill, baby. You gonna fuck raw tonight. I know what it is.
Oh my God. That was such a quick joke. Like, I have lost it on girlfriends if they forgot to take their pill. I'm like, yo, we ain't there yet, okay?
Don't want an accident.
I don't want an accident, baby. I want a purpose, baby. On purpose.
You go, yeah.
If your kids came to you like, we gotta go to therapy, what would you say?
No.
Hell no. Why? Why?
They're gonna blame me.
They're gonna blame you? It is It's your fault. They should pay for their own fucking shit. Tell me how I fucked up. Provide this big ass house, working all day. What, you want love too? 2 out of 3. What's your name, wife? Rohini, if your kids came to you and said, Dad said no to therapy, what would you say?
Send him.
What's that?
Take him.
Take him to therapy. Oh, I try to get my dad to go to therapy. I was like, Dad, you should talk to somebody. He's like, I'll talk when I want to talk.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right, Dad, cool. Well, parents are to blame for a lot of shit. You gotta understand that. You know, like I have like very difficult time experiencing joy. Like I'm a very happy person. I'm happy, point blank. But joy like that, oh shit, that's crazy. Like I haven't experienced that in a very long time because I grew up with an Indian mom who anytime something amazing happened, she's like, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody or the evil eye's gonna come and take that shit away.
That's a very Asian thing.
I can't be excited. I can't be proud of anything. I can't be happy about any of this shit.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine being a kid and like your mom comes to you, don't say shit. Evil Eye's gonna take that shit. Like,
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, okay, all right,
know,
I won't.
I mean, I have like similar experiences, but in like different ways. I made like a short film I was very proud of. I was so excited to show my mom. Today, her reaction would be totally different.
Okay.
But as a kid, during your impressionable sponge years, she watched it, she goes, okay, but how are your grades?
No.
And she didn't even look at me when she said it. I was looking at the back of her head as she watched the short film, and she didn't even look at me. Like, no hug, no proud of you, no love you, nothing. And I'm like, damn. All right, Mom.
Like, it was that bad? Like,
No, but the short film wasn't bad.
Yeah,
she
but
didn't feel bad
she just
about.
thought you were spending all your time doing
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
Like she wanted me to put my focus on the studies more than the art, and I'm like, come on. My dad was the one who was supportive of the creative stuff, but he was also like, the less people know about you, the better off you are. And I'm
Okay.
like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, you're like, I kind of need people to know about me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what he meant was because people would try to use him for stuff that he had.
yes.
He was like, every time he shared like something that he owned, someone would try to borrow it.
That's true.
You know?
Yep.
So
Last summer, I came home from a 13-show sold-out run all over the country, and I was on a 2-week break in August over the summer. And I went to an Indian restaurant called the Maka in New York. It's one of the best Indian restaurants on the planet. I get invited by the chef. He tells me to come to the restaurant. And the chef comes over to the table, signs the shirt. He brings me a shirt. He signs it. He's like, Nimesh, good to see you. Always happy to have you. Thanks for coming in.
wow.
I'm like a little drunk. I'll put the shirt on, go to the bathroom, put the shirt on, come in the bathroom. And now I'm feeling very good about myself. Like my ego's on Drake mode.
Drink mode.
I just did 13 sold out shows. All my cousins are here. I'm here with the chef. It's an Indian restaurant. I get recognized. People are like, yo, that's Nimesh. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And I'm walking back to my table, and some Indian dude waves me over to his table. And I'm like, just another Nimesh Patel fan. Here we go. I go to extend my hand. And he's like, sir, my table's a little wobbly. Can you put a little wedge under the table?
Humbled real quick.
Wow. Yo, I've had. Wow.
I did put the wedge.
So I had a similar experience to that. Something had happened where I was like recognized in the street and I took a photo with somebody. And then I went to Burger King with my brother, and someone like waved at us.
Yeah.
Or waved at me anyway. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I walked over. I realized like 5 seconds in, they're like, can you take a photo of us? I was like,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
y'all want a
yeah.
photo of each other at the Burger King? What the hell?
That is a really weird spot.
Like, why would you do that? I felt so dumb. It humbled me really fast. I'm like, not everybody knows who you are, Jabby. I'm like, okay, cool. So I imagine you had a totally different upbringing then. Like, if you wanted to go to therapy, your parents would be like, cool.
Yeah, my parents were very chill. Anything I want to do, they're full support. They
Yeah.
never said I couldn't do anything, really. So I was very fortunate in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, my they always were just very supportive of anything I wanted to do. So I think if I did say that, they'd be like, all right, you can go do that. That's fine. I don't think they'd say no.
Very different growing up
Yeah.
with 2 white parents instead of
Yes,
one.
for sure.
Well, yeah, growing up with an Asian mom, I relate to a number of those experiences. I would love to know from you guys your stories in the comments below. I would love to hear all the stuff you guys have gone through. My favorite thing, though, was when his mom came to him and said the evil eye thing. Because he's very honest. He's like, I haven't had like that joy
Yeah.
in a long time. And it's like, I feel like I can relate to some of that because like the other day, I was in the car with one of my good friends, Kristen, and she put the music on and she's just like going into it and having a good time. And I'm like, I don't know how to access whatever that is right now without like being like 3 sheets to the wind with alcohol. Like I need booze to access that energy,
Okay.
you know? Otherwise, like there's too much layers of facade and whatever this imposter is that occupies reality for most of the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't allow me to be the real me in an
Okay.
instance like that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I was just working the Taylor Swift concert, and
Okay.
I actually got to experience that fun joy because I was just rocking out to my heart's content. Because otherwise, I don't know the last time before that, but I was like, no, I'm going to just be free. I'm just going to have so much fun.
I think I've also gone through too many like heartbreak situations, and that'll just like condition you to like
You're like,
eventually like
okay.
this hulking version of yourself, and you're just like,
shadow.
and you're just trying to like, just try to get through the day. No, but I appreciate what he's saying, and I think I'm generally like a happy person, but like I just wish I could access that what I would call Kristen energy more often, you know?
Yeah.
And so I relate to Nimesh's just kind of general disposition. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Haley Seat.
Peace out.